Oh, hi there. How are you doing? Have you noticed anything different today? Well, if you press the button thingy, the gear, then you notice that you can watch me at 1080p. Yes, I actually realized, quite to my stupidity, that there is no reason for me to not record when I'm recording at 1080p. I can't stream at 1080p for the simple reason that my internet connection can't actually hold and send out all that information, so I can only do 720. But if I'm recording local video, I can actually do 1080p because my computer can totally hold that, especially when it's just my face. So yeah, 1080p, better quality, though not really better quality because the camera is on 720p, so it's not entirely that, but whatever, right? Whatever. But anyways, let's talk about Dota, guys. Let's talk about Dota. So what has happened in the last week? Oh, I don't know, maybe this ginormous patch that just came out, and there's infinity to talk about. There was on Reddit like Purge and someone, or I don't remember, Merlini, and talk about it. Would talk about the patch for Syndran, and they sit around for an hour and actually talk about everything. I'm not going to do that because there's infinite things to talk about, and nobody wants to hear me ramble for so long. Or maybe you do, I don't know, but I'm not going to do it anyways. The patch changes a lot. There's no doubt that it changes a lot. I'm excited for it because the entire metagame has changed. Jungling is completely different. Supports have to act differently, and they got nerfed a ton because they can't pull anymore, but then they got a lot of other things that are proper to them. And I also think that this will shorten games as well, because there's more money going on, so it'll shorten game, which is always a good thing to make games shorter, in my opinion, as short as possible. Actually, you don't want to have it 10 minutes, but if an average game goes from 40 to 30 minutes, then that's a good thing as far as I'm concerned. A lot of things that we don't know, we have to see how they'll actually act in a lot of games and professional play. Maybe making Bloodseeker and Axe viable, those heroes that have never really been viable, even if you see them played, which is absolutely wonderful. I love taking those heroes, balancing them, or at least putting them in a competitive mindset. And the bigger the actual pool of heroes that people can play on competitive play on the highest level, then that's a good thing in every possible outcome of that is good. We want more heroes in competitive play, so I'm happy about that. The coolest changes, the most insane ones are definitely the Bloodseeker race car, crazy stuff. Broodmother is funky and I like it, and all kinds of other things. I'm actually looking it over right now. Yeah, that's a little bit lower, but there's so many things happening here. And even some of the items, Gem of True Sight, more, no, don't cost any more, so no one will ever buy it. Hyperstone is insane, and the Lichen Sphere, and all kinds of things here. Shadowblade finally nerfed to Oblivion, because it's really, really, really good, and people just underuse it like crazy. Vanguard, still no one's gonna buy it, but whatever. And Null Talisman finally being useful outside of Dagon, which is something I've been waiting for a long time for this to happen. It was obvious with Veil of Discord, and this is one of the changes. Is like, I knew that was coming. I feel good about that because I knew it. Tranquil Boots, I don't know what I make. Everybody hated Tranquil Boots at the start, including me. I now like them, and now they're going to be changed to the point where I don't know if I like them. We'll have to see how that works. And it definitely is going to change who gets it. So we'll see how that happens. Rod of Atos, a wonderful item, getting even better, so that's going to be cool. And we could talk about this forever, so there's no point in doing that. Let's stop here. It's going to be interesting, and I'm looking forward to it. With that said, there's also a couple of other things happening. I've been streaming a ton lately, even putting my sheep over my head while streaming, which is the new thing that I'm trying in order to get more views, right? Yeah, I'm even considering buying fake tits and wearing them while I'm streaming, because people are drawn to breasts, so that might work even if they're fake. So I'm thinking about that. I don't know how to get more views. I don't know how to get more people to acknowledge my existence. It's not really about if my content is good or not, because I believe my content is good. I believe we're interesting when I play with my stupid friends, and I believe I'm educational in a way, and I don't know, maybe I'm just... Obviously, in order to get a lot of views, you need to be known as a person. You need to get big, and then you can stream. It's not that you stream and you get big from streaming, which is completely a little bit backwards and kind of horrible. People like to see only people... viewers like to see only people that they know. Okay, so get to know me. I'm a pretty nice guy, but I don't know. I'm thinking about that. I've enjoyed streaming the last couple of days. I've streamed for like, I don't know, 18 hours overall, like 6 every day or so, something like that. It's been a ton of fun. I've been playing a lot, and the reason mostly is that I don't feel bad about putting a ton of time into playing right now, because I might not have as much time once I seriously start getting projects from the game design program that I'm currently undertaking. So I might not have as much time to stream and do these things. And so I'm doing it a lot right now while I still can. And with that, I have been in talks with guys from IXDL. And there's the EEL coming up soon, which is the European Elite League. Which is a league, it's not a tournament. You have an in-game ticket, and I'll be able to cast a lot of those because of how nice people are. And I have to point this out. If you're probably aware of a player called Ike's Mike, and he used to play for Team Liquid, and now he's kind of... I'm not exactly sure if he's still with Team Liquid or floating around, to be honest, but that guy is the nicest guy ever. It is obscene, and it is almost obscene how nice he is, almost unnatural, and I have to tip my hat, or tip my sheep, for him, because that is just, he's so freaking nice. He just spent time talking to me, and I'm a completely random person as far as he's concerned, and helping me out with IXDL so that I can cast once it comes up the EEL. So I'm gonna try and cast EEL whenever I feel like. Instead of matchmaking and streaming my horrible play, I'm gonna cast proper matches of professional players whenever I feel like it with Onin. So that's gonna be fun, and that's gonna be coming up. And 1080p, right? 1080p. Look at the detail. Woo! Yeah, so that's happening. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Watch my stream, right? Thank you. See you next time.